Let's go to the P6 icon. This is P6 professional icon. Double click on it and login credential window will appear. Here you could notice the version type. The version we are dealing with is 16.2. Please enter your login credentials like password. Before that, make sure you have selected a right database file. The database which you have assigned during the installation of software must be selected. Then enter your login credentials. The password is admin. Click OK. The appropriate industry for your organization has not been selected in admin preferences. We can do it later. Click OK. So here I would like to change the startup appearance. I want to see the global project, create new project and open recent project. To change the startup appearance window, go to edit, click on user preferences, go to application. You can notice the startup window. Application startup window, you would like to see the project activities. Click on the activities. Show the welcome dialog on the startup. Show name and descriptions in group and sorting, and close it. Exit the file. So exit the application, click S and then re-click on P6 icon, double click on it, enter your login credential, password, admin, click OK. It's loading up, so you can see the startup window. This is welcome dialog box. You can create a new project from here. You can open existing project. You can also open a last project. We can open global data. So let's open a global data. Click OK again. The global data consists of all the pre-templates like belonging to different organizations. So you can notice that this is the calendar view. It can be changed. Go to view, show on top. You can change it to just a table format. You cannot see the Gantt chart area, or else you can do it directly here. Click on the Gantt chart view. You can see here changes, chart view. We can see the changes, projects in chart view. So let's go back to the Gantt chart view. And also you can sort it and group it under different sections. Like currently it is under EPS breakdown section. You can change it to, if you have assigned a project manager, different projects, you click on the project manager. You can see the project manager box handling all these projects. So similarly, you can change or customize the view in group one sorting, like location, for example, like which projects are in the North America, which projects are in the Latin America. There is one more thing. In show on bottom, we may not be interested to look into no bottom layout, so click on that, so the bottom layout will disappear. So if you want to see the bottom layout details, click on the details. You can see the project details such as general, project ID, status, checkout status, checked out by, who is the responsible manager, project name, if any, project website, data, date checkout, checked out, and project leveling priority. We'll take one example project such as Juniper Nursing Home or Janit Continuity Program. We'll go for a construction project. Okay, you can see the project ID, the priority level. Notebook consists of the descriptions and executive feedback. You can add the descriptions here. Click on it, add the description. cancel. Budget log, what is the budget? Original budget, current budget, proposed budget. What is the spending plan? So there is no spending plan details here. The budget summary, variance, there is no variance in this project. We can also see the scheduled dates like project plan start date, data date, actual start date, must finish by, finish, actual finish, anticipated start, anticipated finish, and the funding sources and the shares you can add here. Like if you're having a joint venture, you can add the funding sources, the codes, project code. We'll go into the codes in activity codes and all the details. What are the default functions like duration type, percent complete, physical or units or duration. Activity types, it's a task dependent usually. You can assign a calendar for the project. These are the set of calendars you can assign to the project. Resources, standard rate, external rate, price per unit, and settings. When was the last summarized data? Fiscal year of the day begins from January 1st. Project baseline for earned value calculation is project baseline. Define critical activities. Total flow is less than or equal to 0 hour or longest path. We consider total flow less than or equal to 0. Calculations, project calculations. Default price per unit, activity percent, complete based on activity steps. When updating actual units, we have two options. One is add actual to remaining or subtract from at completion. We prefer to keep it as subtract actual from at completion. Update units when cost changes on resource assignment. Some of the consultants' feedback is recorded here. If you don't want to see this bottom layout, you can go to the view, show on bottom, click on no bottom layout. So the bottom layout will disappear. And along with this, you must be aware about this layout and the window of the EPS. Please note that this section is called menu bar. This is a layout consisting of grouping, sorting, timescale, and this is a bottom layout. This is the view. How do you like to view the like chart or table format? This is a print layout, print toolbar. This is enterprise toolbar. This section is project toolbar. And coming to this is an editing toolbar. You can add, delete, cut, copy, paste. And this one is assigning toolbar. You can assign resources, roles of the resources, activity codes, predecessors, successors. This is a move toolbar. You can move up, down, right, left. You must be aware of these functions. If you don't want some of the toolbars, you could go to the view section in the menu bar, choose toolbars. You can deselect it. Like if you don't want to see the bottom layout, deselect it. If you don't want to, I'll show you what happens if you deselect it. You have deselected this, the bottom layout will disappear. You want status bar? I forgot to mention the status bar. The status bar is this section where what is the data date of the project baseline, who is the user, what is the database. Yeah, this is a status bar. This is how you can change your toolbar for the P6 applications. So I select the bottom layout. I want the bottom layout. Next, we will be moving to the developing a new sample project. We will discuss a sample project from the initial stage. Thank you.